Oh my goodness, you guys are doing awesome. So I just can feel the upgrades going on, especially from last assignment. Getting clear on your why, getting clear on what you offer as a wellness coach, crystal clear, uber clear, bulleted, so that you can make an image. So I pretty much gave everyone the assignment in their comments to go ahead and make a graphic on your phone, on your iPhone, on your Android or iPhone. You can download a free app that will help you, edit a picture or a background with putting these bullets, putting these clear whys, these clear wellness coach offerings. Crystal clear. We want them on an image, a graphic, so you can save them. We're going to make a little file on these 30 days, and this file is going to contain your clarity and what you're offering, and it's going to create an easy way to implement sending that image right over to someone at the stage they're at. Whether they're sampled, they're going to get a graphic. Whether they're enrolled, they're going to get a graphic. Whether they're going to come to a class, they're going to get a graphic. Whether they need to understand the 3 pathways, they're going to get a graphic. Okay, so this just came to me seeing how beautiful my own are and my own assignments that I'm going on. I'm doing a couple challenges right now with gold and platinum push, getting that ready for my deliberate actions, as well as several others that I've signed up for, by just doing the prepare piece, like preparing myself to go big, to be able to have these visions come true by implementing very step-by-step strategic plans each week. So you guys are getting all the training I'm getting in these short videos as best I can. This is why continuing to do trainings with me when they're done. Don't think you're done. Think, no, thank you. This is awesome. I get strategic training for free. I get something that's worth so much. You guys just set the bar of your wellness coaching, how much it's worth. So when you offer that, they feel that. It's not a begging. It's a, hey, this is what I'm offering you. It's very valuable. And in your energy field, they feel the value because you put a number to it. Most of you put from a 200 to 300 range. I would say it's worth way more for me personally, as well as for you, the more you value your time and your expertise, which is what you've mastered, which is when you're doing this business, you've somewhat had an experience of mastery, something that the oils in you worked with, or supplements, or eating right, exercising, miracle morning. All these things are building belief that you matter and that you are highly valuable, and that the products are valuable and the gifts of the earth are valuable, and the life skill training, the lifestyle training, and the wellness coaching that we're offering to get them up that ladder of eating right, exercise, sleeping right, informed healthcare. All those things are met. So let's get down to business. I want to make sure we're really crystal clear and that I honor your time. I know I said I want these to be short, but I'm doing my best. You guys are just giving me so much that I don't want to miss out on anything. So now that we've got our why clear, if I've asked you to clarify that, make sure you do. I want it just a sentence so that you can roll it off your tongue, that you know why you're doing this. And it kind of connects you to that bigger vision. Like if you want to open orphanages and training centers, or you want to be completely financial free, and be able to do bigger things after your financial freedom is hit. Why are you doing this? I'm doing this to empower as many families and individuals as possible so that they have well care in their home, and for financial freedom for my family, so that I can actualize the big goals that I have to create training centers to help many more than just my local community. Okay? So that was even really long. I could shorten that, and you're going to get good at shortening that when you have it really clear and concise. And so I'm working that as well. I'm kind of weaving that, getting as many natural solutions in people's homes and having them be empowered with well care along with financial freedom. I want everybody to be financially healthy, right? And I want their health to be top of the bar. True wellness and financial health. That would be a good why for me. True wellness and financial health. Okay? So why am I bringing that up? Because I want a graphic of it. So now that I've figured out that this is part of our genius coming together, all of us, this is today's main assignment is I want a graphic for the why. You're very clear why. You've already been given in your comment assignment for number 3 to make the wellness coaching that you just listed out, like what you give them, 2 free wellness plans, support, etc. I want that in a graphic as well. And you can use, like I said, Fonto with iPhone, but just you can search. If you need help finding a graphic for your phone, let me know and I will help you. But another one is Rhonna, RHONNA. Okay, that's number 2 graphic. Number 3 graphic is your flyer that you create to give to somebody that has the sample instructions on put this on your feet morning and night every day, as well as your classes that are weekly or monthly need to be on a graphic. Okay, so you can do that within one, or you can make that number 3 and 4. It's up to you. Okay, I think if you create one that has the sample instructions with your classes, your weekly classes, that way it's one graphic you're sending them. But if you want to, again, I'm open to it because you might decide that you need to send it separate different times, and it would be nice to have it separate. Okay. If you don't have a weekly class or a monthly class, make one today. I would say you should have every week a class going on. So I would say, at least once a month that should be live at someone's house, at a center, at a coffee shop, if not weekly. And then if you are feeling like you really want to go social media route, which I will guide you with many different steps to get you there, but starting with creating content online with Facebook Lives. So you should have one weekly Facebook Live going on. You could do it less than 30 minutes, 0 to 30 minutes, 10 to 30 minutes to create content on your public Facebook business page. Okay? If you feel strongly that it should be on your personal Facebook business page or that you are doing business as your name, that's fine. But really in the social media education that I've gotten, it's good to have your own essential oil or natural solutions business page. And that's where you're doing your live classes. You can invite people, personal page to that page, but you should have one weekly class going on there to create content, as well as a pinned post. Write this down. I want you to have weekly content going on your essential oil business page or doing business as your name. But at the very top, you need to film a 101 class, right? You can have everything ready in front of you. You can film it live. If you haven't invited anybody to it yet, no one's gonna be watching. But if you have invited people, great. They're gonna get a basic class live from you. And that should be pinned to the very top so that if you sample somebody and they are like right on board, or you enroll someone and they are right on board and they can't get to your live class, or you're not having trouble, scheduling a Zoom call with them to go over a live presentation of how to use their oils. If they go to your business Facebook page at the very top, you're going to have pinned a 101 class. Okay. That needs to be done by next week. So I'm going to ask to check that at the end of next week. So that would be on our Friday the 21st. That will be needed to be up. Okay. So now we're up to your why graphic, your wellness coaching graphic, your sampling instructions graphic that you're going to follow up with them also should be on that graphic in 3 days, 1 to 3 days. You'll be following up with them after the sample. Your class schedule on a graphic. And then I think that was it. Okay, so there will be some more graphics, but if you've already started these, then you're almost done. And for those of you who haven't, it's really easy. You've already got the content for your why because you wrote it out last assignment. You've already got the content for your wellness coaching bullets because you did it last assignment. And you should have already done your flyer that was due on the first or second assignment. So all the content is there. You're just literally cutting and pasting the content to an image, so a nice crisp image. If you're going to use a background that has, oils or something nature-esque, wellness, make sure it's a very high resolution photo by clicking all the way on the photo. Don't just try to copy it straight from Google. You want to open it all the way up to that page that it's listed on. Make sure it's a shareable picture. And you can even use your snipping tool to snip it so that it's really your photo, and you can alter it a little bit, right? Because we're going to be adding our words onto it. We're going to be adding our why statement on one, our wellness plan on, our wellness coaching on another, our classes on another, and our how to use our sample on another one. So that's 4. Let's just make it 4. 4 graphics. Okay, and they're because you are enrolling in you, right? I'm giving this assignment, but it's really because this is for you. This is for your business. Make it smooth and easy, and you'll have these saved to easily text somebody. And by the next Friday, the 21st, we're going to make sure that your live business page has the 101 class pinned to the top. I will check that on Friday. Friday midnight, we'll always put a midnight to it for those of you who are late night workers. Okay, so let me make sure I talked about everything. So I'm also going to remind you that these graphics you're making, say the words. In your miracle morning, make sure you're practicing saying them to somebody. Just because it's on a graphic doesn't mean that's it. You need to practice hearing their responses. If you have not role played and heard someone's response when you send them the graphic for the classes, like I'm coming, you need to practice that in your head, have it visualize them actually responding in a positive manner. I'm enrolling. I love the sample. I'm ready to enroll, right? Practice saying what's on the content. So all 4 graphics, I want you to practice in a miracle morning and practice listening back to what they say to you. So role play on your miracle morning is your 5th part of this assignment, okay? So let's go ahead and do our meditation. And we're going to do our meditation on the 3 top reasons why people don't enroll in themselves, in the business, or in the product. And that's because of time, money, and trust. So close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and actually let the breath move you. And we're just going to ask for the source that you are, the light that you are, the soul that you are, to just go ahead and come down all the way, a beam of light, the beam of light that you are, all the way into your heart, center into your heart, and let the remainder of the light spread out your limbs into the earth. And as it touches the earth, you're going to be grounded by the earth, so the earth's energy starts to also infuse up, and they harmonize at the heart center. And we're going to ask that anywhere and everywhere that you have witnessed in childhood or in utero, the lack of intimacy that your mother had for herself, that your mother had for your father didn't have for your mother, or that either of them didn't have for you. Maybe they just weren't connected to the child yet. Just let a moment in time, or maybe just that whole essence, come up. You might just feel distance, or you might see your parents at a distance. And we're going to remember that none of that was deliberate. It is usually led by the unconscious shadow that we're going to ask to lift right now. So everywhere that is, or every moment that's being shown to you, we're just going to shower forgiveness light. Beautiful Reiki shower of forgiveness on all parties, on yourself, on your parents, on the earth, on the sun, on God, your siblings, family. Good. And as that forgiveness light comes all the way through all parties at the right time, right place, we're now going to bring in the realization and the feeling of, from Creator, what it feels like to be eternally connected. And that the perception of lack of intimacy with any of those parties, including yourself, was an illusion, that we're always intimate, energetically, eternally. And I want you to visualize whatever scene comes up that could help you implement that in your mind's eye of seeing it manifest. So if it's you being close to you, see you smiling. If it's you being close to your mother, or your mother being close to you, or your parents being close to each other and intimate, just see that now. See their lights all unioning, nurturing each other. Good. And anywhere and everywhere that you feel like you don't have time, or you feel rushed, or that somewhere even in your delivery, or from your conception to your delivery, you were told you were late, or you were early, or you were due. We're just going to ask for any of that energy that causes you not to feel present, to clear, release, and unwind, calling you all the way back here, more present than ever, from any of those types of moments in time. I always arrive on time, and everything happens in perfect order, and all my goals manifest with actions coming to me easily by inspired movements, and that people magnetize to me easily because they feel my decision to offer natural solutions and guidance and wellness coaching. Good. And lastly, we're going to ask that anywhere and everywhere where you lost trust in the earth and your parents and yourself and God, if a moment shows up, that's fine. But we're just going to do an everywhere for this. Everywhere there's any lack of trust or disconnect, that someone didn't follow through, or a parent didn't follow through with what they would say, any of that energy, just going to ask for it to pull up. And we're going to ask for all of that to transmute and clear as the violet flame comes up through your feet, around you, and the beautiful, beautiful iridescent Reiki light comes down over you. So we're just getting cleansed and recharged so that we can now have Creator show us what it feels like for full connection, full trust. What does it feel like to trust yourself? You're trusting your accountability to yourself, trusting your commitments to yourself and others, trusting what they say. It's so easy to trust. Good. I'm going to ask that everywhere you need to come home to your heart right now and come super present, super concentrated, so that you move forward after this meditation, very deliberate, very super conscious. And we open our eyes from our heart. And wonderful. I look forward to seeing your comments and your posts and your beautiful graphics. Make sure you save them in a file to your phone or your computer, because they will be used much. Especially think of any of the graphics that now are needed by those 3 people you've sampled. Okay, go ahead and send them out. And since we're beginning our week, we're going to do 3 samples a week. Okay, you can do more. In my challenge, I'm doing 10 a week in gold. So you can do 3 to 5, 3 to 10. Okay, sample, sample, sample. That's the life of this. That's the lifeline of this business, is sampling and giving people the experience and feeling that joy burst as you give. Okay, great one. Bye.